Yeah, and in about 2 weeks, it'll be April 19th. That's 419 day, a day to celebrate all that is Toledo and Northwest Ohio.
You got enough fingers?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
How about celebrating with a step back in time to some of Toledo's greatest eateries? Kate Fruzynski and her husband, Chef Joseph Jacobsen, are doing that on April 19th. Good morning, folks. Good to see you again. It's been a little bit since we've had you in. Glad to have you. So you went back in the history books to figure out a meal for this event that you have coming up.
Absolutely. What I did is I went to our great local library downtown here, and I went through the archives. They were a little dusty, but I went through and did a lot of research on Toledo. Actually had a great, very extensive culinary history. People don't think of Toledo necessarily as a restaurant city, but we had some great restaurants downtown, and I picked a few that used to exist, and actually found a lot of recipes in the Blade from back then, tweaked them a little bit, and that's what our dinner is based off.
And that's what the dinner is. And you're going to make the first course for us this morning, right?
Yes.
Meatballs, it looks like.
And it smells so good already in here.
It does, yeah.
Yes.
All right, so how can we help?
Now this is based on Tivoli's Smorgasbord
Okay.
and Cocktail Lounge. This was a Danish restaurant that used to exist. It was Mr. and Mrs. Arnie Neeson that owned it. They actually immigrated from Denmark.
Okay.
Opened a restaurant here in Toledo back in the 40s. So
are these going to be like the IKEA meatballs?
yeah.
Not quite.
Not quite.
Just kidding.
So what we have is we have ground pork,
'Kay.
beef. We have a little mirepoix, which is like onions, celery. And we have a milk-soaked bread,
Okay.
which is you soak that for a while.
Okay.
We have all that that right here.
That's in here. Okay.
That was all a part of the original
That's
recipe?
a little bit of a tweak, but
Okay.
ground clove is in there.
Okay.
That's a really key ingredient.
Okay.
So we can mix that up.
You want me to mix this up here?
Okay.
All right.
All right. So
Get your hands in there.
So how long does this prep time take to get this together?
It's actually very quickly. I mean, I actually ground the meat and everything. You don't have to do that at home. But you have to grind the meat. It's very quickly. Key to mixing meatballs is also you don't want to over mix them because they get pretty tough. So just enough to get everything incorporated.
Okay.
So is it supposed to look like that?
Yes, which I have TV.
Yeah, you're almost there. Keep going.
TV magic.
TV ready.
Yeah,
Okay.
TV ready.
So now can I
And we
help
can
to
form them
to
into
form
like
them?
you want to form them into like what a whole walnut would look like,
A whole walnut.
which is like right here.
Okay.
Like that?
Yep, perfect.
And will they shrink a little bit as we
They will. It depends on the leanness of the meat you're using.
Okay.
How much, but not too much will be released.
Is that all right?
Is he putting what is this
Right in the
for over
skillet?
here?
Right in the
Looks
skillet.
good.
I have a little bit of oil in there, and a little bit of butter.
Okay.
Now, if you're going to saute with butter, you want to put some oil in there because it raises the smoking point
Okay.
of your butter so that it does not burn.
Yeah, I feel like I've made that mistake a couple times before. We should have known that.
Now, what kind of heat should we be using? High heat, low heat?
About medium high.
Medium
You just want to get a nice sear
Okay.
on the outside,
Good job,
and then you can finish it off in the oven.
Oh, okay.
Which is it. You don't have to. It takes quite a while to cook them on the stovetop. So
Okay.
little thing we do in the restaurant, we usually will sear it, pop it in the oven.
And then pop it in.
So,
The math.
You can
big
also
guys here.
use your muffin tin.
exactly.
Oh, that's right here.
That's a
there.
I
trick
was
we
wondering
use
what this was
sometimes.
Yes, like a non-stick muffin tin. You can also cook them in there. You can actually
little
put
hack.
cupcake cups in there if you don't want the cleanup. But you can cook them in a muffin tin also.
How about a smart
I like that
idea?
hack. I'm here for hacks. Very good.
You're going to have to try that one
So
out.
this is going to be on the menu for 419.
Yes, this is the first course.
First course.
Yes.
Okay, so walk us through this event. I know you guys want folks to come out and try some of this good food,
It's
At your new place.
At our new place. We're at 224 South Erie, right across from the Libby Glass Outlet by the Farmers Market. So it's 4 courses. Each one is based off of a historic
restaurant.
in Toledo. So we're calling it our ode to Toledo's culinary past. First course is the meatballs that's kind of served in a broth, which he'll put together for you. The second course is a lobster frise salad based on Dyer's Chop House.
Yum.
Yes.
Fourth course is some chicken and dumplings
Third
based
course.
on Budapest. Third course, sorry.
Yes.
Budapest.
Yep.
And the last one is based on Northwood Inns. Victoria Filipczak was the woman who made these famous pies, and so she actually included a recipe in the Blade article, and so he'll be be making one of
It's like
her famous pies.
pie crust.
I love that.
Yeah, it is. It's a very unique twist on things and getting a nice history lesson
Yes.
as well. So the finished product
Yes,
right
that's
here.
more TV magic. They're
Yes. So
ready
what,
right here.
so what happens after this? They're not done, right?
These are done.
Done.
Oh, those are done.
Yeah, these are done.
Okay.
So fast forward maybe 15, 20 minutes.
Okay.
And your oven about 375.
Okay.
And we have here.
Got to
Nice
plate it properly.
presentation.
Yes.
I like the bowl. Try that
So this
there.
is kind of like the Danish meatballs. We have a broth that we simmered.
Lovely. So it's a
Now-
broth over it
Yes.
versus like, like a tomato.
And you can make your own broth easily. Water. A lot of people don't know you can use your onion skins.
Oh,
They provide
throw
a lot
them
of
out.
flavor in there.
Okay.
Throw onion skin in there.
Okay.
All the stuff that you put in the meatball, basically, the
Yes,
scraps.
exactly.
Perfect
So you
for
don't
that.
waste
make
anything.
the
No.
Right. We
Waste
don't
that
want to
lot.
waste. Where can people get tickets?
So right on our website, corkandknifeprovisions.com, you'll see like a really fun, cool old postcard from downtown Toledo from back in the day, and you click on there, and tickets are $80 per person for the 4 courses. We love it because it's going to be really an experience. It's like a luxurious, slow meal.
Look how beautiful this
big
came out.
night.
Are these microgreens? Are these like beets?
Yes, we have local microgreens from.
Lovely.
Good Dog Farm.
Yes.
Very good. Okay, I'm taking a bite.
I was gonna say,
All
save me a bite.
Yeah, I'll say. Oh, you know I will.
They're going to take a bite. They'll let you know what it tastes like right after break. Thanks so much.
Thank you guys so much.
Appreciate it.